Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about something that's a little bit boring, but actually very useful if you're a photographer or videographer, and that is C-stands. So I've been using C-stands for a few years now, and it's really become a very useful thing. And there's a few things that I didn't know about when I first started using them. So I'm going to show you real quick some things that I learned. All right, so we're going to talk about why these C-stands are very useful. And the first thing I want you to realize about these C-stands is that this right here is a grip arm, not a boom arm. A boom arm is completely different. So there are different ways to use a C-stand. When you're mounting a light, you want to make sure that you mount it on this baby pin, which we will talk about. Now, most C-stands don't come with a baby pin, but again, we'll get back to that. Okay, so there are different C-stands. A lot of them are built differently, but they're all generally have the same type of concept. This particular one is from Flashpoint that you can get on Adorama. And what I like about this one, it has a 1/4-inch thread at the end of this one. A lot of them don't have that. And it's got the grip arm here. And this bottom portion also comes out, so it's 2 pieces and it's easy to travel with. All right guys, so I'm going to show you how to properly use a C-stand. So anytime you're using this extension grip arm, you want to make sure it's over the tallest leg of your C-stand. Now, all of them, like I said, are different. This one in particular, it's not going anywhere. I'm putting a lot of pressure on this. This one is actually useful on both sides. Not all of them are. I have another C-stand that if you go this way, this will get loose. So this Flashpoint is actually pretty durable in the fact that you can do them both ways, but you want to get into the habit of just doing it over the tallest leg. Make sure you grip that arm really tight. And this way, if there's any type of movement, it's going to go over your tallest leg. It's going to not tip over as much as it would if it was on the opposite side. All right, so let's talk about this baby pin. So this is what you're going to put your light, whatever you're using, you're going to put it on this. Now, I don't know why all these C-stands don't already come with a baby pin. You have to buy these separately. And I've been at some studios where they actually don't even have a baby pin, and I've requested one. And I don't know how people mount their lights at these studios. So I was just getting one of these. It's about $8. Now, this particular one, I actually had it modified. So if you see here, it has 2 holes. Well, this second one on top, I actually had that modified. And then I actually had this part on the other opposite side shaved so that it's a straight line, so that it's a lot easier for me when I'm mounting a light. Say this is the light right here, and I put this on here. It's not turning, it's not going anywhere. I don't know why most of them don't come like that already instead of having it modified. So that is just a quick pro tip for you guys. Because if it's round, it's just going to keep spinning, which I don't understand why they would do that, which is why they have these grooves. But my particular Godox 8200s, which I use these brackets for, and then the Explorer 600, they don't go all the way down to this hole. So that's why I did the second one here. And it just takes a little maneuvering, but it'll work. So one wrong way that you don't want to use the C-stand, and I've been guilty of this, is a lot of times when you see this grip arm here, and you're thinking, well, the light doesn't go here, so it must go back here. Now this particular one has a 1/4 thread, which is fine, but it's still round. So if I were to put a light here, this is probably going to fall. Now as I tighten this, see how it's spinning? Now once you add weight on there and you add your light, it's going to spin, and it's not safe, and it'll probably fall. Now I did this at a studio once where I asked for a C-stand and I didn't know anything about it. I put my light here, and luckily nothing happened, but lesson learned, that's not the way to mount your light. This flashpoint, what I like about it is that it comes in 2 pieces, so it's a little bit easy to travel with. All you do is loosen this bottom end, and it comes out. You can grab this, and then you're all set. You're ready to go. Another thing, when you are using these stands, you want to grab it like this. You don't want to grab it like this, and I'm going to tell you why right now. If you hand this to somebody and they grab it from you, they're going to grab it like this, and guess what? Your fingers are crushed now. So get into the habit of just grabbing it like this. Even if there's nobody around, just get into that habit. Always carry it like this. So when you are putting this on your legs here, these little knobs are going to be on the left side. This bigger knob will be on your right. I didn't know this for a while, and I was mounting it wrong. So that's how you properly put this on its legs. All right, so one last thing about this. If you do buy one, trust me, it's a great investment. It's gonna last you for the whole time you're a photographer or videographer. It's always gonna come in handy. You can hang flags, you can hang backdrops. You could put your camera here if you want to do an overhead, and just place it down here, boom it out. What else have I used this for? I use this for reflectors. I've used it to block light, and it just really is a handy tool in your arsenal. When I first started out, I actually started off with a couple of cheap $15 stands that I got on Amazon, and they immediately did not last very long. I was actually at a photo shoot where I had no sandbags. It was aluminum. I had my flash and the softbox on there, and it just a little bit of wind picked up, and it knocked the whole thing right over a bush. It flew like 2-3 times over. The flash was fine, but the softbox was broken and the stand was broken. So I don't recommend buying those cheaper ones. I do have another couple of regular stands that are not C stands. They're a little bit more durable. I got them for like 50 bucks. I think it was 45 or 50. This particular flashpoint was 125. It was on sale. But you're gonna roughly find these stands going for $130 to $200, depending on the brand. So there's different brands out there, but this particular one is great because I like that it has an air cushion. So if these come crashing down, it has that extra cushion on there. So that's another reason why I like this stand. I'm gonna talk about one more thing here. If you do buy a baby pin, I actually bought this one, I think on Adorama as well. Now the thing with this one is it has these little grids. I've mounted a light on here before, and I didn't still feel safe with this one. But this is a lot better than just having nothing on, no groove at all. So if you do pick one up, you can get this one as well. It's good for even smaller lights. All right, guys, so that does it for this video. I hope you learned a couple of things. And I know it's not an exciting topic, it's talking about C-stands, but trust me, this is a very valuable thing to have in your arsenal. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Later.